Hey guys! I visited Kawasaki Daishi in Kanagawa Prefecture in April 2026. So let me show you around. From Kikyu Shinagawa Station, transfer at Kawasaki Station, and you'll arrive at Kawasaki Daishi Station in about 20 minutes. Trains run frequently, so you don't need to worry about the timetable. Just head to the station. JR lines also go to Kawasaki Station, so transferring from JR Kawasaki Station to the Kikyu line to get to Kawasaki Daishi Station works perfectly fine too. Once you arrive at Kawasaki Daishi Station, which is map number 1, look to your left, and you'll see a red gate. Walk through it. Soon, you'll see a large temple wall. This is the outer wall of Kawasaki Daishi, our destination today. However, walking from the station brings you to the back entrance. So, just walk right past it. Head toward map number 2 and loop back to stroll down Nakamise Street. A local specialty here is Kuzumochi. At first glance, it looks like a regular Japanese sweet. But it's actually a rare Japanese fermented dessert made by fermenting the ingredients for over a year. It's topped with roasted soybean flour and is nicely sweet, so be sure to pick some up as a souvenir on your way home. Now we're at map number 2, so make a U-turn to the right. This area is packed with souvenir shops and restaurants, so take your time wandering around either before or after visiting the temple. Kawasaki Daishi is famous for Yakuyoke in Japan. People believe that certain ages in life bring more challenges and bad luck. Yakuyoke is a spiritual cleansing to protect yourself during those times. For men, it's 42, and for women, it's 33. People usually visit the temple every year for 3 years. The year before, the exact year, and the year after. By the way, the number 42 is considered unlucky in Japan because it sounds like the word for death, shini. That's why very few Japanese athletes wear the number 42 on their jerseys. However, in the MLB, it's a highly honored number worn by Jackie Robinson. So, when foreign baseball players come to play in Japan, they often choose number 42, since Japanese players avoid it due to superstition. It's usually available, allowing foreign players to wear a universally retired number of great honor in America. We've arrived at the main entrance, the Daisanmon Gate. It's magnificent, isn't it? The official name of Kawasaki Daishi is actually Heikenji. It belongs to the Shingon sect of Buddhism, the same sect based in Kohyasen. The 4 heavenly kings Shiteno stand guard over the north, south, east, and west. Since I came on a weekday, it has a very quiet and solemn atmosphere. Before entering the main hall, people waft the sacred incense smoke over themselves. It is believed to purify the mind and body and heal any ailments. You don't even have to buy incense to do this. It's free, so definitely give it a try. Toss a coin into the offering box and quietly bring your hands together. In a temple, this is called gasho. We toss a coin in, but it's not to buy a wish. It represents a gesture of gratitude and a way to let go of your material desires before you pray. When you bring your hands together, try whispering a feeling of gratitude to the Buddha in your heart. One actually visited on another day too, and this event in front of the main hall is Hanamatsuri, a festival celebrating Buddha's birthday. Children pour sweet herbal tea over a statue of the baby Buddha. This recreates the legend of a dragon pouring heavenly rain to bless his birth. By the way, do you know about Goshuin? It's a proof of your visit to a shrine or temple, and you can get it written for about 300 to 500 yen. A Goshuin is not just a stamp. It is a sacred token of your connection with the deities. If you are staying in Japan for a while and visiting many shrines and temples, I highly recommend buying a Goshuin book. You can have them write directly in the book or paste the pre-written paper versions inside yourself. Large temples and shrines usually sell the books right there. The bonds you collect in one book will become a lifelong treasure. In Japan, There is a beautiful tradition of placing this book in your coffin to be cremated with you at the end of life's journey. If your trip is short and you only visit a few places, I recommend receiving a pre-written Goshuin on a sheet of paper. Take it home, put it in a photo frame, and display it on your desk or wall. It serves as a stunning piece of traditional ink calligraphy art, and your wonderful memories in Japan will always be close by. Most temples and shrines offer them. If you see a line of people holding what looks like an A5-sized book, that's where they write them. If you can't find the place, just say Goshuin, and someone will point you in the right direction. You could just head back down Nakamise Street and go home. But there's a highly recommended spot within walking distance I want to show you. It's map number 4, about a 10-minute walk from Kawasaki Daishi, on the opposite side of a park. Actually, this is a Chinese garden. You might wonder, why a Chinese garden when I came to Japan? But it was built to commemorate the Friendship City Agreement between Kawasaki City in Japan and Shenyang City in China. It's quite authentic, and though it isn't huge, it's definitely worth seeing. It's completely free, but since it's on the far side of the park and a bit tricky to get to from the station, there are very few people here, which is great. I mean, I wouldn't push it too hard, but it's actually a really good Instagrammable spot nowadays. There were even some girls taking photos when I was there. You can't eat or drink inside the garden, but relaxing up on the raised pavilion feels amazing, so take a little walk and check it out. By the way, Daishi Park, where this garden is located at map number 6, has plenty of benches and is really spacious and pleasant. It's a perfect spot to sit down and eat your lunch or enjoy the Kuzumochi we talked about earlier. It even has a youth baseball field and tennis courts, so it really gives off the vibe of a classic, large Japanese park. Next time, I'll be introducing the Spring Festival of Kawasaki, Kanamara Matsuri at Kanayama Shrine. In my book, it's one of Japan's top 3 bizarre festivals. It's a serious religious ritual, but you'll be shocked when you see it, so look forward to it. There were tons of foreigners there too. See you next time.